Hey everyone, it's Tobes, and welcome to your second monitor. Today for Midweek Magic, we have audio problems. So we're running a Phantom Sealed event. This is Avatar Sealed, which is to say we open 8 packs of Avatar draft boosters, or the equivalent of draft boosters on Arena, and we get to build a 40-card limited deck out of it, which I went ahead and did, and filmed, and had no audio for it. So we're going to take a look at our pool and rebuild this deck, so that we can actually enjoy ourselves, seeing what we can put together. But rather than go through the archetypes in this small window here, we're going to take a look at a little bit of a bigger picture. So what we've got going on is we've got Azorius Flyers, as usual. We've got a little bit of a Draw 2 theme in Dimir with their clues. We've got Fire Nation Aggro and Rakdos. Gruul is Earth Rumble Ramp, and since it cares about power 4 or greater creatures, that's Ferocious in Gruul. Go Wide with allies in Selesnya. Orzhov Sacrifice seems pretty good. We've got creatures or non-creature spells thing going on here in Izzet with Lessons, so kind of the usual deal. +1/+1 counters in Golgari, that seems fun. Go Wide aggro in Boros, and then Ramp for Simic, but also with Lessons. Yeah, all of this is alright. So let's take a look at what our pool has to show us. So I went ahead and built a Gruul deck for us. But maybe that's not the best. We're going to take a look at what we might have otherwise. So here we have a whole bunch of white cards. Some nice creatures in it. Seems like it might be fun. What is this? 11 white spells? Seems good. We did get this clone. I think that's pretty great. In blue, but not a whole lot of other particularly good blue cards, so I don't think blue is what we're in for. Similarly in black, we have a few, nice rares, but it's not as exciting as red is. We've got Redirect Lightning, we've got Firebender's Ascension, we have Zhao the Moonslayer, who I don't love, but we could sure run him, and we've got Sozin's Comet, so we're definitely in red. And then I went with green for my other color, but it's not a for sure thing. We just have plenty of green in our multicolored cards, so yeah. So let's take a look at what it looks like to have all of our red cards in our deck, and we'll just cut down to find out what we're putting with it. So it could be red and green. It could be red and white, perhaps. Do we have anything good in white? So Aang the Last Airbender cares about Lessons. We have already only one lesson, so not ideal, but probably there are other lessons here. Well, there's 3: Airbender's Reversal, Yip Yip, and Enter the Avatar State. Path of Redemption is good removal, as is Earth Kingdom Jailer. Rabaru Troop I really like. Gives creatures flying, and we can plane cycle it. It seems good. And we do have the Sunblessed Peak, which would be pretty nice for us. So let's see what it looks like to make a red and white deck. This way. Oh, we almost left out Redirect Lightning. Not good. Sunblessed Peak. We can put Earth Rumble Wrestlers in here because we can cast it for red. And Pretending Poxbearers because we can cast it for white. We may not be doing that, but we sure can. And yeah. So let's fill in our lands. And we've got 8 cuts to make if we're going to do this Boros deck, which we might. So let's filter out our creatures. And here's what we've got. Now, Crescent Island Temple is essentially 4 mana to make a 1/1 monk. We don't have the white temple or the white shrine to go with this, so let's cut that. Path of Redemption is very good removal. What are we looking at creature count-wise? We can cut a couple of them. We may not need 2 different pacifisms, but we can run it. Cunning Maneuver is a sweet combat trick. Boomy Bash is, if we're not blowing up land creatures or non-basic lands, which we could be, it's basically Rumbling Rock Slide from Lost Caverns of Ixalan, which was fine. Yip Yip is evasion and a pump. Let's cut one of those. We might be cutting both. This is very nice overall, but I don't know if we really care about Enter the Avatar State and Yip Yip, really. Momo. Momo's not really doing enough for us. It's a 1/1 flyer that gives us a few things. I don't mind it, I guess. Pretending Poxbearers is a death trigger, leaving behind an ally. That's okay. Zhang's Deserters is a 2/3 for 2. That's pretty good. Compassionate Healer. We want to be able to waterbend with this, but we're not really doing any waterbending. But it's fine. It's a 2/2 for 2. Earth Kingdom Jailer we like. Water Tribe Captain is good for later on. Aang himself is removal because we can airbend something when he comes in. It's a little conditional, but all right, let's cut this Rough Rhino Cavalry. And we've actually got quite a few good cards in here. Let's see what we can take out of our non-creature spells. I don't have a problem at all with Airbender's Reversal. Is Cunning Maneuver worth running? Maybe it is. I think Twin Blades is a little expensive for me. It's very good, but... And then what else? Let's get rid of one more up here. It might be Path to Redemption. Just... Path to Redemption's good, but it's not instant speed. So let's do that. And then we have... we can keep running 8 spells up here. Let's get rid of one of these more expensive friends. 4/2 for 4 is not my favorite. It can come with a clue, and that's good, but we're not doing any earthbending though with this. It's a good blocker though. Yeah, let's keep the wrestlers and get rid of the raider. I like Ty Lee. I like this Borcupine. Yeah, I think the rest of these are okay. Yeah, let's try this. Let's just try it. We are running a good number of expensive spells, but we're going to see how this goes. So, we can't possibly have the quenchiness of our on our deck box. Let's do the Sunblessed Peak. That's very nice. Or we'll redirect Lightning. Let's try and show them we mean business. Not that anyone else can see this, but what's great about these Phantom Sealed events is while you don't get to keep the cards, you get to rebuild over and over and keep playing for Midweek Magic. So this is game 1 against Bonzi Bluster. We've got a fine opening hand. We're going to start with the Plains. They are in at least Izzet colors. Ooh, Grixis. Don't love it. We've got a May. It's not a May effect. Let's... I sure would like to let them put a double strike counter on her first. So in the meantime, we will play out our Compassionate Healer. Want them to waste their mana with May. Guess it's not a waste if they're attacking with her. I will block here. Okay with me. We get rid of their investment. They invested 5 mana into that card. We invested 4 mana into getting rid of it. They've got the Poxbearers, that's fine. And they're gonna go find a basic. Right, we could sure use some mana, but for now, let's play out a 2/3. That blocks well and pass the turn. Does not feel good to be this behind on mana, but we do what we can do. Yeah. If they've got a trick, let them use it. So Cunning. Leaves behind a creature. That's okay with me. Alright. A little bit more mana. I think... Yeah, Ty Lee seems more powerful. And it may eat more of their removal. Versus our Borcupine. Borcupine, which is essentially Spellgorger weird. Yeah, that's a solid card. Ooh, do we have more combat tricks? Nope, guess not. Cool Administrator. Oh, wow, that's pretty big. That's very powerful. here. Nothing else, huh? Well, let's... I just don't have the mana for it. All right, we'll Rough Rhino Cavalry. What I would like to do is foretell Sozin's Comet, but I guess not yet. We will trade here if they're willing to trade. Maybe they have a trick. Nope, they're willing to trade. Suits me. Giant Koi, that's pretty annoying. A Koying. Porcupine. And we will foretell Sozin's Comet. We could have attacked with Ty Lee, but I think I... Ooh, Sokka. They can discard some cards. They do. Firelord Azula, that's why they're playing Grixis. Got it. We are in a bad situation. Giant Koi is unblockable, so we will take this thing out. A little bit of mana. Guess we could have played the... Yeah, Rabaru Troop. Here it is. We've got to do something to deal with these monstrosities. I think getting rid of Azula is a pretty high priority. We'll see if we can make it work. They're going to cast some spells and copy them. Yep. So our board is wiped. We don't even get clues. We take 9. Get a Knowledge Seeker. I think we're done. Yeah, that's it for us. Give them a good game, and that is enough. Good game, Bonzi Bluster. Alright. Maybe our next opponent will not have such a good deck. Maybe we can do better with as well. Alright, game 2 against Glores. This hand is not terrific, but it's fine. We can get our archers out early. Curious farm animals, so curious. Alright, Yuyan archers. I think we will discard and draw. Let's get rid of this wrestlers. Firebending Bender Ascension is very nice. Can't trigger it with the Yuyan archers, but we may have some other things we can, like this. No blocks. Because we have our own Momo. Alright, they've got flyers? Is that what's going on here? Guess the Yuyan Archers is worth holding on to if that's the case. Earth Kingdom Jailer? Maybe we won't be able to. Oh, they get rid of our... Oh. It's got to be something mana value 3 or greater, that's true. They attack with Momo. We will block with Momo. Get a scry. I would like mana. Ty Lee, maybe later. Because with this mana, we can Boomy Bash to get rid of the Earth Kingdom Jailer, so they lose out on their value from Momo. Swing in here. Advance our Firebender Ascension. Maybe they block with the animals. They don't. That's alright. They can blow up our Firebender Ascension, that's true. but not yet. Alright, we've got Airbender's reversal. Not bad. Let's Rabaroo Troop. We are plane cycling, get ourselves a planes, play it so we actually have something good we can use. And then, yeah, I don't think we have a good situation with Airbender's reversal and attacking. Really want to get more Firebender Ascension triggers, but it is what it is. This cat owl seems, I don't know, something about the art style is strange to me. It's fine, they've lost their curious farm animals. Okay with me. They've got their own 2-3, or maybe their cat owl is very big now. Seems good. They attack with it. We use Airbender's reversal to destroy an attacking creature, and we're doing fine. Okay, we will swing in here. Don't need the firebending mana, but we have it. They take the damage. We play out our cavalry, and we pass. Cavalry needs 8 mana, which we have, to become a 7/7 Trampler. It seems good. Messenger Hawk comes with a clue and becomes a 3/2 if they draw 2 or more cards in the same turn. Alright, gonna go ahead and crack it. Looking for land, I guess. Looks like they found it. Alright. We are going to play this mountain and attack here and here. Get a little bit of firebending mana. Do they block? They don't. Let's just get as much damage as we can in. Seems good. They have some kind of removal spell for our cavalry. Flexible Waterbender, that seems good. Banded attachments, though. The Flexible Waterbender can be waterbent right now. They can block first, then waterbend and trade with our cavalry. But that's okay with me. Yep, they leave it open. Redirect lightning. Interesting. Well, let's go to combat. Ooh, they just take it. Well, then that's our turn. What in the world do they have? Just good blockers, I guess. Messenger Hawk, not likely to get bigger. Iguana Parrot is likely to get bigger. Since they need to draw a second card for this, but they just need prowess for that. Yeah. We don't have the win here, I don't think. We can certainly attack with our cavalry. Make them trade. Damage to target attacking or blocking creature. We gain damage equal to the excess. Redirect lightning. Pay 2. Kill it or Iguana Parrot before, I guess, the prowess trigger does go off, but at least we gain a little life. We kill the deserters, and we kill them. Good game, Glors. Alright. Well, we're 1-1. I will take that. Okay. Our little prize is a mythic. It is Selvala, Eager Trailblazer from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. That's fun. I'm into it. Alright. Let's keep it rolling. Going into game 3 now versus just Wrath. Wrath the Mighty is pretty intimidating. This big, huge Rakdos avatar. I like this hand. Let's go with it. We can do our Abandoned Air Temple first, I suppose. Alright, we've got some archers coming in. Do we want to throw something away? I think we can toss our path to redemption. Okay, that's fine. We've got ourselves a little removal spell, which we can use on their mana producer. Always bolt the bird. I guess not always, but if the bird is this raucous, probably bolt it. Alright, we're in Bant colors. They've got a White Lotus reinforcements. That seems pretty good for them. I think we attack. See if they'll trade. They won't. Okay. Compassionate Healer. Leaving up Redirect Lightning. I would sure like more mana. The Lotus Reinforcements is an allies lord. North Pole Patrol. Okay. Yeah, still hurting here on mana. That's a shame. I think we just pass. We leave up Airbender's Reversal and Redirect Lightning if we need it. We're going to block here with the archers. See if they have a trick. We're going to destroy their Lotus reinforcements. Octopus form is very good, but I'd rather steal it. Oh, I can't. It's current creature you control. Enter the avatar state? Wow. Well, we'll do that then. We're going to give them a crying hedron for that. Lets them feel very nice. Alright, don't have a great option here, but North Pole Patrol can tap things, so I guess we'll hit that, and it costs more. No, it costs the same. What do you got, opponent? Alright. We'll do the White Lotus reinforcements, because that forces them to use their green to recast it. Which may be relevant. I guess they don't recast it for colored mana. You tapping me down? Nope. And they got more green mana anyway, so I guess that's okay. Alright. Well, we're just going to swing in the air, see if they are willing to do something about that. Nope. 13 all. And we've got our cavalry. Quite a large creature, maybe that will help us. Seems like they are... Ooh, Geyser Leaper is a good card. They tap down our cavalry, I guess, and then attack with the reinforcements with vigilance. Oh, they don't... Okay, they don't. Never mind. Zhao exists. That's sort of the most that can be said for him. I think I attack with my cavalry. See if they block. They don't. I'm going to go ahead and activate my Abandoned Air Temple using that firebending mana. Do a little more damage. And why not play Zhao? Can I just take 8? Yeah, I think I can. Geyser Leaper has a trick. They can waterbend to draw a card. Maybe they will. They won't. Okay. And that's it. I think I had enough on board. Good game. Wrath. Works for me. Right. ICR, and then our prize is Keen-Eyed Curator. Oh, that's a fun one. Used that for a little while when I was playing mono green in standard. Before the last rotation, at least. Alright, game 4 against Bash McSmash. I don't love this. I mean, I have plays. I don't like it. That was the right choice. This is much better. We'll bottom our Rabaru troop, even though we can plane cycle it, because everything else is playable early. We've got a Sunblessed Peak we can start with. Get out a healer. Alright. Firebender Ascension. Does not trigger on this attack because this is just becoming tapped. That's the only condition of its trigger. Oh, Razor Rings to kill it. Well, that's alright. We turn our Compassionate Healer into a discard spell for the Razor Rings. I guess they gained a little life off of it. Katara. That's pretty good for them. Not quite as good as not having Katara. We'll play these deserters, and we will give them their counter. Go on in here. Wait, oh, another Bant opponent. Let's see what they have for us. Kyoshi Warriors comes in and makes a 1-1. That's pretty good. We're going to play these archers. I don't think we will take advantage of that, and we will just pass. That way if they attack, we can kill their attacker. And then maybe next turn we attack with our firebending token, or firebending soldier token, and then we can activate Abandoned Air Temple. That'd be fun. Ooh, they want to airbend one of our things? I guess that's fine. We lose our token. They draw a card. That seems like a good trade. We've got a flyer, and it is a flyer because airbending lesson is a lesson, of course. Yeah. We've got a Porcupine. It's not great. It's not helping us a lot. I feel like we are willing to make a trade. No, we need to keep going. Keep it rolling. Rowdy Snowballers lets them tap down our Yuyan archers so they can do attack with their flyer. They've got another Katara. Okay. We will... I think we kill their flyer? Take a little more damage? Seems fine. And now we just pass the turn. Hopefully they forget that we can abandon Air Temple. And maybe we're able to trade with their Kyoshi Warriors. Katara does some water bending and doesn't bend herself, which I would expect her to because it lets her get a counter in step. Maybe they'll just attack with her. Maybe they don't. Well, we give away our trick. We get to do it anyway. We will go ahead and attack with our friends. See if they're willing to do anything about that. If they don't block, we just play our Porcupine. Do we? I don't know. I think we do. It's at least a blocker. White Lotus reinforcements to make their whole board big. Don't like that. Katara can draw a card. Yeah, we're just going to trade, unfortunately, and take 10. Go to 8. Interesting. Well, we have this cavalry at least. Pass. They do their waterbending now. That seems good. Compassionate healer of their own, sure. Really nice with those White Lotus reinforcements. Rough Rhino Cavalry is enough to make them not attack. Okay. Do they bend now with Katara? Looks like they want to. Yep. Ooh, they get to scry as well. That's pretty good. Build your own opt. Still thinking about it. They have another 2-drop. we've got more mountains that we know what to do with. We will just pass. They're gonna draw a card with Katara again? Looks like. Okay. Another Compassionate Healer, very nice for their constant bending. We've got a lot of land. Just gonna play it out and keep it going. Water bends again. Wow. This is a lot of value you're getting, opponent. Wish that were me. It's not quite at the point where they can just attack and not care about us. Coma Cosmos Serpent? Are you joking? Give him a nice. That's pretty impressive. They don't even tap Katara down. They don't need to. Earth Kingdom Jailer. I could sure get rid of Coma that way. They can make him indestructible, but not hexproof. Unless they have something cool in hand. It'll quench you. Nope, I'll pay for that. They use it for Katara? That seems like a good plan. Oh, they tap down my Rough Rhino Cavalry. Oh, yeah. This may be the end of it for me, then. I have to take Coma. I mean, Katara's very powerful, but... White Lotus reinforcements are pretty good. Yeah, a lot of good hits here. But I think... Is that the end of it for me? Looks like it is. Yeah, because then they untap with, what, 7 creatures, and I only have 3 blockers? 6 creatures. Well, play a mountain. Yeah, that is, I think that's a good game. I think their minimum damage is 8. So, if they don't misplay, Grand, sure. Let's see if they do the math. Airbender Ascension, yeah. It gets rid of one of our things, and we're done. Good game, opponent. Good game, bash, mix, mash. Alright, we are 2-2. Hoping for our next win. I like this Boros deck. Going into game 5 against Ice the Party Planner. I hope Ice is the name and not a verb. I don't love this. We don't have any creatures we can play. Yeah, it's a shame. This is better though. We'll put this cavalry at the bottom and play out our cheaper creatures that we're able to play. Get out a Compassionate Healer. Don't let them know that we've got red in our DNA. Okay. Well, we can block that though. Yeah, let's get rid of one of these planes. Ooh, Rewrite Lightning. I like that. This is our third white-green deck so far, in a row actually. We will... Do we want a Ty Lee? No, I think we want to foretell Sozin's Comet. That seems fun. We don't have a lot of things to use it for, but... Sure. They've got a trick, clearly. We will block like this. Razor Rings is attacking our blocking creature. We will pay 5 life in order to make that happen. Put it on their wall top sentries. So that's a 3 for 2? Unless they've got another trick. Yeah. We've got some ruffians. Seems rough. Ty Lee. Let's attack here. See if they are willing to trade. I don't think I need this other land very badly. They've got to decide if they want to use this mana or attack. They'll attack. That's alright with me. Ooh, they continue to Earthbend. That's interesting. We've got an abandoned air temple, though. We can go ahead and attack with Ty Lee. We will pay for this. Can't block. And we'll go ahead and pump Ty Lee up. Might as well. So right now we're at 10, or maybe 9 if they want to do another Bossing Say activation, which they may well. Okay. At 8. Got it. Mountain. I think we pass. So we can block one of their planes and Airbender's Reversal a different one. Okay, we're down to 4. Oh, the Cabbage Merchant. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and abandon Air Temple again. Can't hurt. Earth Kingdom Jailer can't hit anything right now. But it is a blocker. So, sad to do, but here it is. We can also Airbender's Reversal to put it back in our hand. Get something else with it later. Possibility. They get another land out. Oh, no, they don't. Thought they were going to crack the food and get their Cabbage Merchant going. Destroy it. I don't want you to do that. But I guess I can't stop you. I don't think it was worth airbending Ty Lee, but I suppose I could have. So we're taking 6, going to 2. I think we may have lost this game. Yeah, we've got a Porcupine, but that's not going to save us. We'll go ahead and give him a good game. Good game, Ice the Party Planner. It was not the party I was hoping for. Okay, we're 2 and 3. maybe we can even it up. All right, going into game 6 against Mulberry. Mulliganberry, perhaps, is the idea there? Yeah, I'm into this. It's very slow, but we have enough mana and the right colors that we can do a couple of things. Right, we've got our Porcupine out. Opponent is Jeskai colors, okay. They want to get rid of our Porcupine? That's a shame. Such a nice pig. Yeah. Let's go ahead and attack. See if they have some kind of... They don't have anything. We're gonna push damage then. And now they 2-for-1 us. Oop, just airbend it. That's okay. We can replay it. But first, this healer. Oh wow, 4 colors. Got a Zuko. Well, let's bash Zuko. I don't know what to get them off of in terms of if I wanted to blow up some land. Badger Mole, that's pretty good. Do some earthbending. We will play these wrestlers and our Porcupine again. We've got enough mana that we can redirect lightning next turn. Or we could use the Abandoned Air Temple to pump up our team. Both are good. That is to say, next turn may be just a draw go for us. Okay. They're welcome to kill our wrestlers. Maybe they have a trick so they can kill both. Okay with me if they do. Nope, just the wrestlers. Trading up. And with the Badger Mole off the battlefield, their creatures with 1/1 counters no longer have trample. Waterbending lesson, alright. And they can definitely waterbend, so they can not have to, not have to discard. I don't know if that's to their advantage, but... I think we go ahead and attack here. See what's on top. That's okay with me. Do we push damage? Or do we play out a blocker? I think we push damage. We can still redirect lightning if we need to. Even if it is very painful to do so. Are these all the Neon Dynasty lands type of things? Maybe. Cycle of Renewal? That's cool. They don't use it on their Earthbent Forest. Interesting. Wait a minute. Is this an Avatar Aang deck? We've seen all 4 types of bending on their cards. That may be what's going on here. Watery Grasp. Yes, I would like to do this. I think it's funnier. They can tap that forest if they want, but less help than they think. Okay, we don't need any more land. Okay. Suits me. We'll play out our captain. And pass. They've got an enormous amount of mana. Ran and Shaw, that must be why. They get a second one. They both firebend. And they can do some interesting fire breathing with it. Okay. This is not terrible. I can make this work. If only these were all... if they were all non-basic. Let's play out Zhao. And we'll go ahead and attack. Shangtrung's Deserters is not very exciting. What will they do? All right. All right. All right. Two of my creatures trade. One of them eats their creature. The Porcupine continues to live. Flexible Waterbender can flex, I guess. So all of them trade, which is okay with me. I still have Zhao. So their things will come in tapped. Their non-basics do at least. Giant Koi is pretty annoying. Fire Sages, also annoying. Earth Kingdom Jailer is sort of right what the doctor ordered. Just what the doctor ordered. Get rid of this Koi. Attack with Zhao unblockably because of Menace. Nothing. Okay. Airbender's Reversal will save one of my creatures, so we're going to go ahead and attack with my creatures. They have to block or they lose. Unless they have some other trick. Oh yeah, that's good. Doubling it up, okay. If I do this, trade with both, they get their Koi back. What else do they have? Oh. I think that probably works out best for them, honestly. Zhao is not the best card. Menace is good, but it's not better than this giant Koi. It's funny because in this set, I guess there are a couple of non-basics that come in untapped. Pump up the Fire Sages, right? maybe not. Okay, well, here's Zhao. I don't think I can win this one, honestly. We were in a pretty good position, but then they had an awful lot of interaction. Fire Nation attacks. Again? Wow, oh, flashed back, I get it. So, that's 11 damage on the board. More with the Fire Sages pumped up. Yeah, I think this kills me. I don't... Oh, well, maybe not. I don't know that they needed to do that. One, two... Oh, did something else. I thought we were going to be just attacking and pumping up the Fire Sages, and that would get me down to like a 1, maybe? Okay, they Earthbend 2. This is pretty good, too. In fact, this is... Oh, they don't attack with one of them. Seems fine. I mean, they know what I've got, so here it is. They can't activate the Fire Sages now, so I will kill them and just take 9, I guess. I don't think I have a way around this. Rough Rhino Cavalry doesn't really do it for me. So that is a good game. Good game, Mulberry. Alright. Well, we are 2 and 4. We can go to game 7, and maybe this will be our last game. Hopefully we can just close it out. I would like that to be what we do. We're up against Mutant Octopus now in game 7. This is okay. We can do this. Play planes. Oh, well, I guess we play our Abandoned Air Temple. Play the Compassionate Healer, let's say. Simic colors. Interesting. Ooh. We'll go ahead and attack with it. Poxbearers. Yeah, okay. Doesn't hurt. And then Iro's Demonstration is a sorcery, so we are going to play out our Firebender Ascension. Let's see if they counter it. Nope, guess not. We get a soldier. Okay. Doing a little ramping. Play these Poxbearers. And we will attack. Get a couple of triggers. We are... yeah, okay. Could be worse. And then we'll just pass. I would like to play out the Rabaru troop, if possible. Oh, no attacks. Or no plays, huh? Okay, well, in we go. Another Scry trigger. Ooh, that's pretty good. The Unagi. We'll see what they eat. I don't know that Sozin's Comet is really helping me all that much in this deck. What do they eat? The token? That's fine with me. Unagi has Ward Waterbend 4. So, okay. I can't really deal with that yet. So we're playing out this Plains, and we're going to play the Rabaru troop. Just to have something. They exile it. We get a clue. Not great, but we'll take it. Draw. Play plains. We'll attack with both of our creatures and get our... Yeah, we'll take another land. Here's a Rough Rhino cavalry for them in the meantime, I think. Although, Airbender's Reversal, we can destroy their Unagi on their turn. Earthbending Lesson seems good. They don't want us to kill their Unagi, so we're just going to crack our clue. Seems okay. Draw one. Path to Redemption. Pretty okay. I think I even want to use that. On the Unagi, we will go ahead and Waterbend 4. Aang lets us airbend something. That seems good. We can then Iroh's Demonstration to kill this island. Unless they've got a trick where they save their island. Ooh, it gets a little bigger. Okay, well, you want to trade? Yeah, that's fine. We get an ally back. Cool. Accumulate Wisdom. Draw 3. Amazing. Treetop Fighters. And Uncle Iroh to make their lessons cost less. Uncle Iroh is a 3-mana spell. So if we were to... I think we Rough Rhino Cavalry here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. And we'll attack with this Compassionate Healer. See if they want to trade. Yugen Archers is fine. Good. Fine trade. We pass. Presumably they don't attack, but if they do, we can Airbender's Reversal. Oh, Iroh Grand Lotus. That's cool. If you want to see this as a commander deck, it will be posted on my channel in 2 days. Made that video today. It's a pretty cool deck. It's a pretty cool card, in fact. So that was flashed back using Iroh. It's pretty cool. Iroh lets you flashback lessons for a single generic mana rather than any other flashback cost. It's pretty cool. Let's Aang away the big Iroh. Because together they make flashing back lessons free. Rather not have to deal with that. Alright, we trade tokens. That's okay with me. They got Accumulate Wisdom, Earthbending Lesson, and Cycle of Renewal that they can flashback for 1 each when they replay Grand Lotus. Pretty cool. Oh, and Cunning Maneuver. Yeah. Rocky Rebuke. That's pretty good. Abandoned Attachments. Yep, this is going pretty bad for us here. Accumulate Wisdom, I assume? Yep. A lot of cards available to them. Especially since it's all free, thanks to Uncle Iroh. Yep. Another Abandoned Attachments, discarding a land. This is a crazy deck. I would be so sad against this in a pre-release. The Unagi, both of these Irohs, wow. Good for them, though. Putting together a cool deck. We'll draw. And we'll just be a little sad. And just pass the turn to the mutant octopus. We'll let them kill us in a way that is hopefully satisfying for them. The Earthbend, yep. We're not dead. We've got Firebending. Maybe they'll use the mana before blocks. Nope. So we do get to block. They do a little pumping. We do a little pumping as well. Good game to you, my friend. Good game, Mutant Octopus. At least we killed Uncle Iroh. Oh, that makes me sad to say. Oh, well. Well, we didn't win Game 7. So on to Game 8. All right, Game 8 versus Syntax. This is an okay hand. We can keep this. On the draw? Yeah, okay. All right, we will play out this Plains, I guess. And then we can do our Air Temple next turn, I suppose. Unless we need to remove something, in which case it'll be Iroh's Demonstration. Yuyan Archers is pretty good. They throw away How to Start a Riot. We will play out Zhangzhang's Deserters. I'll trade this for the Archers. Let's see what kind of trick they have. Cunning Maneuver won't do it for them. Yep. Gives them a clue, I guess. We will play the Water Tribe Captain. Keep hiding the fact that we have red in our deck. Okay, we're up against Gruul, the Infinity Lands. They've got their wall-top sentries, that's fine. They have a death trigger. Do they have a lesson in their graveyard? They do, so I don't want them to gain life. So instead, I think I'm going to Path to Redemption these wall-top sentries, and then we'll just attack for 3. Pass. We can redirect lightning if we need to. Hopefully we don't. Rocko's Audience, sure. But what if we were to... yeah, I think we get them off their mana production. I think that's stronger. We're missing a land drop as well, but at least we're able to keep pushing in. They draw a land? Yep. Rumble Arena. Get a little scry. They want it. They've got Toph, Hard-Headed Teacher. Kind of wish we would have kept our Iroh's Demonstration for that. Oh well. We can sure Earth Kingdom Jailer her. Get back to Cunning Maneuver, I suppose. Yeah, that's possible. Not useful if they can't block. Ty Lee. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of Toph. Keep attacking with our 3/3. 7 turn clock. I guess we're down to 4 turns. Rebellious captives, okay. And exhaust for 6. Which they can't do yet. Cracking their clue because they don't have anything else to do. Cunning maneuver seems good, but we're not there yet. Do I Porcupine? Do I Ty-Lee? Ty-Lee would be nice right now, but it does use up my red. Let's go ahead and just swing in. We'll cast these Poxbearers. Firebending lesson. They're out of mana. So we definitely pay the 5. Use it on their captives, and I think we win the game. We do. Good game syntax. Alright. Well, it took us a little while, but we were able to make our 3rd win, and that's what we do for Midweek Magic. Sometimes we play a little longer, but this was long enough. So we get our prize, and it's Ostrich Horse. That's fun. So yeah. So thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to ring that bell if you want to see more content by me, including check it out this Thursday when an Iroh Grand Lotus deck is going to be posted on this channel. And remember, Magic is fun. You should play more Magic.